So I talk a lot about dupes and originals and how there are a lot of really great affordable fragrances out there that I truly think are better than the original. Today is not that day. Today is a day where I really think the original fragrance is absolutely stunning, fantastic, and really puts the dupe almost to shame. So we are talking about Montal's Arabians Tonka versus Riffs Momento. So this was a situation where I actually tried Momento from Riffs first and immediately fell in love with this DNA. It is so addictive. It is vanilla-y, even though there's no vanilla listed. You get Tonka with oud and rose and saffron. It is so seductive, so sexy, and you just want to keep inhaling the smell. Like, it is enchanting. I love this DNA, loved this DNA, and was almost sad that we weren't already in fall because I feel like it's more of like a fall type of scent. It's not something that I think I would want to wear to like an intimate office meeting because of the type of smell that we're talking about. This is like fall crisp weather. It reminds me a lot of Mancera Instant Crush. I think if you like that scent, but you like that scent with a lot more Tonka, so like more sweetness, then you'll enjoy this type of fragrance. And it also makes me think of like Vanilla 28 or Ishal Vanilla, that type of DNA, but with saffron and a bit of oud. And I'm shocked that I'm even saying that I like a fragrance that has saffron and a bit of oud, because that is, well, saffron I'm not shocked by, I love saffron. But that I would like a fragrance with oud and rose is not my vibe. Like, there's no reason that I should like this, but I do. I love this. So I loved this dupe so much that I really wanted to try the original. So fragrance.net actually reached out to me. You guys know I talk about fragrance.net a good amount on here. I have been shopping from them since literally I was 16 years old. They've been around since, I want to say, 1997. And they were the first wholesaler brand that I had ever, first wholesaler retailer company that I'd ever actually purchased fragrances from. And that's when I realized, oh, I don't have to just go into like Macy's and JCPenney and buy a brand new, marked up bottle of perfume. I can get the exact same thing at a discounted rate from places like fragrance.net. Then I started selling on TikTok back in October, and the source that I get most of my designer perfume, and the source that I get most of my designer and niche perfumes through on TikTok is through the fragrance.net store on TikTok. So anyways, they reached out to me, which I was very excited about because I've genuinely been enjoying their fragrances for a long time and wanted to do a collaboration, and asked me to pick a perfume that they would send to me. And so because I was in love with Momento Riffs, I immediately was like, I would love to try your Arabians Tonka. I almost forgot to mention that there's also going to be a 35% discount code available off of your next fragrance.com order. Very grateful that they're offering that to you guys. I feel like that's a very nice discount. So that'll be down in the description box below, and I'll also try to remember to put it on screen. But anyways, the first thing that I did once I received the fragrance was sprayed one arm with the Arabians Tonka and sprayed the other with Riffs Momento. And it didn't take too long to realize that Arabians Tonka is for sure the winner here. It's not that Momento smells bad, it's that when you compare it to Arabians Tonka, it almost smells like nothing. It's like your nose becomes adjusted to the extra strength and intensity of Arabians Tonka to where Momento's Riffs is like barely even there. Like, everything is amped up in Arabians Tonka, so much stronger. This really projects, really lasts. The oud and the rose smells higher quality and more present. There's this beautiful, I would say like slightly more floral dry down. I would definitely say that Momento is sweeter and more gourmand, and for sure Arabians Tonka feels a bit more floral. Not in a bad way, I still think it's absolutely beautiful. It feels more expensive, honestly. It feels like a more expensive perfume in the actual smell. I'm still going to use it Momento. I think I will use Momento as like my base and then spray the Arabians Tonka on top of it. But once Momento is gone, I'm sticking with Arabians Tonka. It is such an incredible, intoxicating scent. I understand why people have talked about it for so long. It will for sure, when I'm making my, best favorite fragrances to wear during the fall time and winter time and whatever time, expect Arabians Tonka to be on there. It is intoxicatingly good. And once I finish Momento Riffs, because I do like that extra sweetness, but I do also like the more intensity that I get from Arabians Tonka, I'll probably layer with fragrances like Vanilla 28, Mani Castanade, you know, things like that to give it even more richness and sweetness. Maybe even Daniel Renee's Moulier could go good with it because it's like a white chocolate. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this find. Really, really happy that I was able to receive it from fragrance.net. Thank you guys. You're probably not watching this, but if you are, thank you guys for sending this to me. And again, guys, make sure to check out that 35% coupon. And that's not just off of this particular perfume. That's literally off of your next order. You can get whatever you want from fragrance.com. And you will be able to get 35% off of your entire order. So if you have not yet tried Arabians Tonka, or if you are like me and you love Momento from Riffs to where you would be curious what the original smells like if it was potentially a better perfume, highly recommend sampling this if you need to, smell it somewhere in stores if you can, because it is spectacular. So let me know, guys, if you've tried this out, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow for our next episode.